Comments to me are like that person you dated in college who treated you horribly. You woke up in the morning, there's money missing from the counter, and the next thing you know, you're getting treated with doxycycline, and they're telling you that they're telling everybody that you're horrible and mean, and yet you still love them. That's my relationship with comments. They do nothing but break my heart every day, but I love them. And then I realized I was wrong. I kept saying we had to do it the way that this is anonymous. This is the way the internet works. And it's not. What's the most visited website in the country? Facebook. It's true. The whole premise of Facebook is you have to use your real name. And go read their terms of service. If you don't use your real name, they remove your account. That's how Facebook works. How many of you are on Twitter? I'm sure some of you follow anonymous people like Shit My Dad Says or Overheard in the Newsroom, but most of you follow real people. That's why you follow them. Let me tell you something. Being who you are on the internet is the new black. Okay? It's true. I believe this in my heart. So what we did was we wanted to embrace this and try something different. So first things first. You know, I hear this all the time in newsrooms. We would never run that anonymous crap in our letters to the editor. We would verify it. Do any of you know the process for verifying letters to the editor? You should. Go ask your editorial page editor how they verify. Have any of you ever been to Disneyland? Okay, when you go to Disneyland, you walk through this security gate. And when you walk through the security gate, there's no, it's not like an airport. There's no scanners or anything like that. It's a person who says, I need you to open up your purse. And you open up your purse. I don't have one, so I just walk right through. And that's what they call security. It's a charade of security. It's not real. I mean, people can still get in with guns or cyanide or whatever they want. There's no real protection there. Trust me, that's how letters to the editor are verified. I called several newspapers to find out how they did it, because I wanted to do it on our website. Oh, we call them. And you believe them? Oh, yeah. That's how letters to the editor are verified. If you don't believe me, ask your editorial page editor. That's not how we verify. One of the ways you can do it is you can use a Facebook Connect, and it will tie your Las Vegas Sun and your Facebook account together. So so at that point, you only have to remember one password, because we'll just use your Facebook one. We don't care. We don't store it. We just take their cookie and pull it over. And then on your username on our site, it now goes from Imred to Imred with parentheses behind it, John Smith, because we've grabbed your name from Facebook. Or we can verify you. And we verify you by asking you your name, your phone number, your address, and then let's just say that we verify everything you've given us. It takes us 25 minutes to verify each person. And we know, and then we call them, of course. But by the time we call them, we really know what's going on. So what does it look like then? We've built a two-tiered system. So the way that it works on our site is if you comment on a story, if you go to our comments down here, these are the people who've been verified. We know who they are. If you're willing to talk, if you want your voice to be heard on the actual page where our journalism lives, you have to be verified. Now you're seeing some that aren't verified, and I'll explain how that works as well. So, and then you go over here to see all comments. See all comments is what we call the sandbox. It's just the first paragraph of our story, and the sandbox goes away. It's only there for a certain amount of time, and we don't really tell you how long that is. But at some point, all the anonymous comments go away. So once you're verified, and we explain how the verification process works, and all those sorts of things, but now let me log in and show you what we do on the back end then. We still do like anonymous comments. Sometimes very thoughtful people need to be anonymous for a certain reason. There's a reason why why Ben Franklin posted newspaper stories as both Ben Franklin and as Silence Dogood. I mean, sometimes he needed to be anonymous, or he would be hung. I'm not worried about that today with many of our readers, but many of our readers do work in the casinos, and they post anonymous things that are true, and we still want them to have that voice. So the way we built it is, this is the sandbox. And over here, now that I'm logged in, it knows I'm an administrator. So this person, this is all of the comments. You know, this doesn't get, you know, that's not happening. We're not gonna. You see where it says trust? It's because if somebody says something anonymously that's really thoughtful, we trust it and we move it over to the main story. You don't get to appear on the main story unless you're verified or you've said something that was thoughtful and was trusted, and we move it over. And actually, our terms of service has changed a tiny bit if you're verified. If you're verified, you can call somebody an idiot. Because to me, if you put your name on it, that's fine. But you can't anonymously call someone an idiot. You put your name on it and call them an idiot. So that's kind of how we do it. So that's how our comments work.